So, hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Travel with Sadia and Anwar. Today we have this brilliant kid here who's sitting and laughing at the camera, and we want to tell you about him because he goes to a special school. He's a special kid, and we want to know more about him. So, tell me your name.
Omar Zakaria.
Omar Zakaria? Nice. And which school are you going to right now?
Oh, Coronation Public School, but I go to a normal school, but I go to a special class called a gifted classroom.
And how many people are there, and why is it gifted?
Oh, only 16 because gifted people are rare.
And do you know when they call you gifted, like what's the criteria that you need to fulfill?
Oh yeah, so once you reach grade 3, then at some time of the school year, you will they'll send a message to you that if you want to partake the gifted school test when you're like grade 3 at some part of the year, then if you accept, then they'll give you a test of different questions 98 or over, then you are accepted into the gifted program, and then the next year you go to the gifted program.
Nice. So, it's pretty rare opportunity for anyone to be
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And so, what's your subject of interest?
Mechanical engineering and also politics.
Politics?
Yeah.
Why you like politics?
I don't know. Just it's fascinating.
Okay. And do you have any idols in politics?
Idols?
Yeah. Do you have anyone you look up to, you like, who's a politician?
Yeah. Abu Bakr alayhi wasallam, first leader of the Rashidun Caliphate from 632 CE to 641 CE. And also and Uthman radiallahu anhu, who who was the founder of the Umayyad dynasty in 750 CE. Hassan the First, who was the greatest leaders of the Seljuk Empire.
Like share a story,
Share a story.
yeah, of what you read and what you really liked reading about, like something fascinating, some kind of change that they did that made you like to be want to be like them.
Oh, so one was Abdul Mehmed III. He encouraged me to never give up on your religion and do whatever you can to help it.
So you were telling me that you wanted to talk about engines.
Start with one of the most basic engines, straight two-cylinder engine.
Mm-hmm.
So how it works is that the camshaft it then open so the camshaft opens the intake valve, letting all of the clean air into the cylinder, pushing the piston down, and then after that the camshaft closes the intake valve, piston pushed down. After the piston goes down, then the crankshaft is shaped in a certain way that the piston beside it then starts to when the piston beside it pushes down, the piston that we're talking about goes up. So when the piston beside it went down, the piston goes that we know goes up, which is compressing the air a lot, and then the air becomes in a very high temperature up to 250 degrees Celsius, and then diesel is and then when the piston is at almost at the top of the cylinder, then diesel is sprayed, which most people know that if diesel interacts a lot with fire, then the diesel kind of burns. So then when the diesel is sprayed in that high temperatured air, then it makes a small explosion, pushing the piston down, and then like the crankshaft mechanism of the piston going down and another piston going up. Then the crankshaft put then pushes the piston up, and instead of compressing the burnt air, the another camshaft opened the outtake valve and the exhaust valve, and then all of the burnt air goes through that goes to that tube, which then, and then after that, the intake valve, then the exhaust valve, then the camshaft closes the exhaust valve, and then the piston, and then we repeat again. That's really how a real and any type of engine works.
So is it like similar for
all it's for all types.
oxen? Okay, so it's same for oxen and diesel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like one of the versions is the two is a two straight is a is a two straight is a two straight engine. So it's like it has two pistons working up with it.
So what would be the ones we
With a 180-degree crankshaft.
Okay.
Okay.
So what would be the engines that we drive, like the cars we have, the diesel engines?
Oh, most of them would be the most popular one would be a V6.
V6.
Yeah. V6 engine is put in like the V6 engine has only one crankshaft turn, which goes 180 which has one crankshaft turn, which makes the degree, which only goes one that doesn't have a 100-degree difference with another crankshaft bent, but instead the crankshaft is like a down bent, and then the pistons they're attached to the crankshaft, and then when one pushes, another one goes up, and then it goes like this.
So how many pistons does it have? Do you have any idea?
6.
6.
So that's why it's called a V6
That's why it's
engine.
called a V6. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tell me about what you're working with right now. I see some things on your table. Looks like you've been making something there.
Yeah, that's kind of my not working calculator.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't really work properly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really, and that's around.
So since you like a lot of things about engines, are you like, do you want to be like a mechanical engineer or automobiles engineer when you grow up?
Automobiles?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like a car engineer. It's like a cars are called automobiles. Do you want to be like a car engineer, a mechanical engineer when you grow up?
No, I kind of like to focus on many mechanics, like a diesel train, and a car, and a steam locomotive, and magnetic trains.
Oh, thank you for talking to us today.
Okay.
And we hope to make another video with you soon.
Okay.
Thanks for today. Bye.
Bye.
Good.